everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to stream. My stream, this very stream. I had a bit planned. I thought of it last night. I have since forgotten. But we're here now. We're live. Like I just said, welcome to my stream. The only stream you'll ever need where we forget our own intro bits because they are absolutely all made up. Are we back? Had a brief flicker of a moment. OBS did not like the fact that I made my bit up on the spot. Everything cut out for like a split second. Welcome to my stream, the only stream where we make up improv bits on the spot for the intros, and OBS gets mad at us about it. I'm Lower Rating, in case you're new here and or forgot the name of this this forgetful channel that you clicked on here. I'm already forgetting the intro. OBS, please don't crash because I forgot bits of the intro. But we're live. It's happening. Yeah, it's Monday. It's Monday. It's our improv story Monday. I always love these. There's always the highlights. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love playing video games. I really enjoy that. I've been playing a lot of video games lately, and I find it very fun indeed. But with all stuff like this, like just telling a story, which I like to think is my real passion in the world. Storytelling, I love it. I love it so much. It makes me happy. And I love that I get to share it here on this stream. So, if you can't tell, I'm stalling a little bit because apparently there's going to be a coffee on the way. I don't know when that's going to come through the door. So at some point it will. So I might just have to incorporate that into the story. But I won't stall any longer. I don't have much else to say. I made some soft pretzels today, and why was this selected? Well, I was gonna go like set up the effects for the lighting, but now I'm just glowing. I'm just glowing. That's... Huh. Oh, look at that. We have ads. Okay, I don't know why that was off in the corner there. I'm gonna stay like this for a little bit. Just a little bit. You know, let the tech issues run their course. Why was I like this? Why is it like this? Presents? We have presents in here. Oh! Makes so much more sense now. I understand. I won't reveal what it is. It was for like a movie idea that I had. I actually just revealed. I just said I wasn't gonna reveal it. I just revealed it. And so I was working on the title card, and this was like bright flashes and such. That'd be here. You have 4 of them. There. Oh. Ah! Yeah, you can't even see my mouth move on that one. Wow. Huh? The coffee's arrived. Thank you, Martha. I forgot to stir that. I'm gonna bring it back down to number 1 here. So actually you can see my facial expressions, but this is also isn't gonna be forever. Don't worry. We won't tell the story like this unless you guys want me to. Oh, look at him. Okay, that's much better. You can probably... I had to mix it up because it's a mocha, and so if I don't mix it up, then it gets all... Just get like a fistful of dark chocolate right in my mouth. And that's... I mean, I like dark chocolate, but like it's just not what you expect when you go right into a mocha. Also, I realized, so speaking of drinks, I think the ads are over. But speaking of drinks, I have today completely neglected. I'm gonna turn this off. How do I turn this off? There we go. We did it. Today, I, being the very memorable person, see, I'm forgetting stuff today. Wanna something that happened earlier? I completely forgot to drink any water at all today. Up until I got home, which is about like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. I drank no water. Not at all. It's been a waterless day. It's just forgetting things today. Everything is just slipping my mind. I'm forgetting to have water. I forgot the intro. I forgot to stir my drink right away. I forgot about that bit I was going to do at the intro, which I guess is a part of it. I forgot that I had that present on for the VFX for VTube Studio. And I got like 6 hours of sleep last night. Oh yeah, I think I'm just kind of getting all the stuff out in like one day. It's like being a big sweep of everything going horribly wrong, and then, you know, so everything in the future can go fantastic. So I was drinking my coffee. I'm gonna have to find a way to incorporate that into the story. But it's like long sips of my coffee. Okay. I've been rambling long enough. It's just been me talking for like 9 minutes here. Yeah, I don't know, actually it's been 12 minutes. I've been live. Wow. Would you look at that? Ain't that something? Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I always get distracted. That's just part of it's part of the job. But anyway, I just had this idea last night, and it got a little more with it. It got a little more stuff with it as the day went on. So hopefully this is a fun story. It always is fun, generally, I like to think. But the lights now dimmed, and a final big sip of my coffee. Give me the energy I need. Stream. Ah! Hopefully that sounds energized. It was kind of me like yelling. Might not have been as energized. But anyway, let's get right into the story. So this story, this little tale of mine, not my pigtail, but my story kind of tale, starts at my house, like all other stories generally do. It starts with me kind of rummaging around through some drawers. And I was looking around, and I really couldn't find what I was looking for. Is it in here? No. Well, here? No, not there either. How about over here? Is it in the rafters? Do we have it in the rafters? Is it up here? No. I don't see it. Oh gosh. This is becoming problematic. Ah! I was very perplexed. You see, I had just recently lost my keys. And there's like the 5th pair this week. I got several keys. I know the key guy at the key shop by name now. And he knows me by name. First, last, date of birth, and I invited him over to Thanksgiving last week. Even though he just said, war better than the pig, Thanksgiving was several months ago. And I said, you know what, you're right, but I wanted to do a second one with you because you got me 4 keys so far. 4 pairs of keys. And I've lost the 5th. And I just feel terrible. I don't want to go back down to him. I feel bad for doing that. And so I was like, okay, I can't find my keys. I gotta go back. And so I went back down to the key shop down in town. And I knocked on the door and he came out and was like, hey, war veteran pig, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing good, Frank Hansen. Just on my last name. Right, I just know your first name is Frank. I haven't gotten to the last name basis yet. But listen, I lost another pair of keys. Really? That's like the 5th one. And that's the 5th one. Exactly. And I'm extremely perplexed because how do you lose 5 keys? That's just not possible. Well, Warven Pig, I will say that you've come to me a lot for these keys. I think that it would be better maybe just look around your house more. I looked in all the drawers and everything and all that. I couldn't find a dang thing. Maybe check between the couch cushions. Oh. I'll go do that. Yeah, it's probably for the best. Uh-huh. Yeah, it probably is. Well, I'll go do that. You didn't think at all to check behind the couch cushions at all, did you? What? No, that's crazy. Whatever possibly could have given you that idea. I'm not embarrassed in the slightest, no. You just told me that, yeah, we're gonna go do that, like as if you hadn't done it before. What? No, that's crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. Yeah, okay, bye, buddy. I'm going on to check between my couch cushions, which I have done before. And so I left. And we ran out to my house to make it seem like I checked my couch cushions before. And as I got up there, I reached my arm down in between the couch cushions. And he's like, okay, it must be down here somewhere. I went a little deeper. I reached a little deeper. I stuck my head in there to get all the way in. I went deeper and Ow! Oh, where in the world am I? And as I stood up, rose from the ground, I didn't seem to actually be on the ground. I could see my shadow a little bit beneath me. I was like as if I was floating, kind of suspended in the air. And I looked around me, and all I saw was a completely white void. There was nothing, nobody there, no one to talk to. It was just silence. And there I saw it. A pair of keys, my 5th pair of keys floating in the air. Right by me. I'm like, the keys. And I quickly kind of swam through the air a little bit, but I realized I didn't need to swim. I could just kind of walk on the air. It was very strange. I didn't quite understand it. But I went in and picked up the keys, and I I tucked them in my little pig pocket, and I looked around for the nearest exit, and there I saw them. They were like little puffballs with gnome hats and holding nets full of different objects and things. And they both just stared at me and just dropped the nets and just... Ah! Ah! Why are we screaming? You're not supposed to be here, okay? How'd you get in here? Tell me! Tell me right now! Do it! And he picked up his little net and started poking it. It's just, hey, easy there. Don't poke me with your net, okay? I just reach into my couch cushions in an effort to find my keys. How far did you reach? Oh, as far as I could. And then suddenly I was falling. You know, I fell down here into what this looks like this liminal void-like space. Yeah, you did. Alright, I suppose we'll tell you. This is welcome to the void. So it is a liminal void-like space. It's called the void. Yeah, boss isn't very creative. Your boss? Yeah, he's the one who made this place. So your boss made this place? That's the void? I mean, this is where all, like, keys and stuff go? Oh, not just keys. We have the space in between the couch cushions. That one dryer, the one sock that you put in the dryer that seems to go missing. It all ends up here. We all collect it. Is that why I've been losing so many socks? Because it just ends up here? Precisely. Wait. So all missing things end up here? Uh-huh. What about that bag of chips? You mean the bag of chips you lost? Yeah, where's that? Is that here? Yeah, it's here. Oh my gosh. I can finally retrieve all my lost stuff. This is a miracle. Well, listen, if you want to retrieve your lost stuff, you're gonna have to take it up with the boss man first. Why? It's my stuff. Listen, I think you better just talk to the boss man. Oh, okay, fine. Lead me to your boss man, please. And so we walk through the liminal void, and just there seemed to be like walls, even though you couldn't really see where they were. Everything was just a white void. We walked, and suddenly we could see more areas around. It was like as if it was light, but everything was just one color. It was quite strange. And I saw socks and different small objects falling down and just getting kind of suspended in the air a little bit, like I had been. And then I saw it. In front of me, a door. A door attached to a house. And that, as soon as that house opened, I saw a small man sitting in the room, looking right at me. He just looked at me. Come into my house. Okay, sure. My men, my boys informed me that you have come into our void space in search of all your lost items. Yes, I have. Please have some coffee. Oh, thank you. So I sat down and had a long sip of some of the coffee. It was a very long sip indeed. Oh, it tastes so delicious. And he looked at me and said, listen, I have run this void for over 40 years. I'm not about to have some pig come and steal what I have created here. Yeah, you tell him, boss. Wait, okay, let me get this straight. Is this like some kind of like void mafia? Is that what this is?
Precisely.
Oh my gosh, what have I stumbled upon? Okay, listen. I know you stole this stuff. You like stealing stuff. And this coffee is great. I don't know if you stole the coffee.
Oh, we absolutely did.
Listen, pal, I know you like stealing stuff, and this is your stuff. And you think it's your stuff, but it was originally my stuff. You took it from me. And so I think I should, get it back.
You think you can come into my void? Steal my stolen goods?
Did you say that earlier? Or didn't you? I feel like you already said that before.
Did I?
I mean, listen, I don't know. I'm not paying attention that much to the exact words you're saying. But I feel like you said that before.
Oh. Well, dang it. I thought I'd be really, dramatic there. Have some more coffee.
Okay, thank you. Listen, sir, I don't mean to cause any trouble here, but I really just want my stuff. Okay?
You aren't gonna get any of your stuff as long as I live.
So that's how it's gonna be, huh? Well, I guess we'll just have to do this the old-fashioned way. Oh, I suddenly feel a lot more tired. That's, what was in that? What exactly did you put in that coffee there?
Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Some extra stuff we stole. Stuff you normally wouldn't put in coffee. Tranquilizers.
Oh, tranquilizers. I'm surprised it took so long to have the. And as I woke up, I found myself in the middle of a dark room. I didn't know where I was or how I got there, but I just started this. I had a really weird dream.
That you were trapped in a liminal void with a bunch of little puffball mafia guys.
No, there was like a flying tiger, and it farted out rainbows as it flew, and like it somehow also brought world peace, but also blew it up in the process. I don't know. It was like he destroyed part of the world, but also healed it at the same time by destroying part of it. And farted rainbows, and there were unicorn pugs there too.
Yeah, you're right. That does sound like a really weird dream.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Why is it so dark?
You're in a dungeon.
But can't dungeons be light?
Not this dungeon.
Why not?
Because I don't like it light. It makes it more dramatic if it's dark.
You're a very dramatic guy, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, how about this? How about I just don't take any of my stuff, and you just let me go. Let me get back on with my life, head back to the real world, and experience it. Be out in society once more.
Oh, Mr. War Veteran Pig.
How do you know my name?
Well, you see, we rummaged through your stuff and took out your ID and whatnot.
What, they brought my ID? How dare you take out my ID?
Well, listen, it's just the business of stealing,
So you're not gonna let me go?
No, simply too much information.
Right. Okay, fine. I'll stay here in this cell for as long as it takes. But just know that however long it may take, I will eventually find a way out of here. I will break free and I will show the world what has happened here. And I will destroy this void, collapse it in on itself, and escape with all my socks and chips and keys.
You really want the chips?
I mean, yeah, why wouldn't I?
I mean, they've been in here for like 3 weeks, man. Those aren't gonna be good anymore. Those are like gonna be like really, really stale chips.
I mean, you sure? Has the package been opened?
It was open when it came in here.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
I think you're just in denial, man. You gotta work through that. Work through your denial about the chips. And, you know, you can talk about that. You can talk to your guard here.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, hi. How you doing? You work through your chip denial and I want you to be healthy mentally and go through this stage of grief about your chips. You know everything about that.
All right, I fully believe it. Okay, I'll try and work through my chip grief. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Now go.
I go?
No, I'll go. Sorry. Old age gotten the better of me.
So he just leaves me with the guys. You want to talk about your chips? Not really, man. Oh, okay, I'll be here if you want to talk. Also, the boss man left you some cups there and some coffee if you want it. Got the tranquilizer in it to help you sleep. Ah, thank you. Thank you so much. So I sat there and I began to plot my escape. I didn't see any windows. I didn't see anything at all. The guy was standing nearby the bars and I had the coffee there and I tried punching the wall and it really hurt my fist. And so knew that it was very stable. It was really solid brick. It wasn't fake foam bricks. And then I got an ingenious idea. I saw the cup of coffee on the and it was in a little teacup as well. It was so wonderful. I saw the little teacup of coffee and I looked at the guard. And I looked back at the coffee, and I looked at the guard, and the coffee, and the guard, and I picked it up, and I didn't drink it. I carried it over to him, and I just said, "Hey, pal, you want some coffee? Yeah, maybe just take a little bit of this coffee. But it doesn't have the tranquilizer in it." "Oh, no, don't you worry about it. I'm sure they just set it up fine. Yeah, listen, I'm not gonna escape. If you take the tranquilizer, it'll be fine. It'll be fine." You know, maybe you're right. Okay, I could go for some coffee. And as he started to approach, I quickly grabbed him by the chest, pulled him up against the bars, and smashed the teacup on his forehead, knocking him unconscious. "Ha! I was never gonna give you the coffee with the tranquilizer in it. I was just gonna beat you up with it. Here, give me your keys, please." Thank you. You probably won't be needing these anymore. Enjoy your snatched coffee. Yeah. That was a bad joke. I'm really glad he's unconscious to not hear that. That's... Oh! I saved myself there. And I quickly shoved the key into the keyhole in the door, and turned it open, and shoved the door open, and realized there was a pull door instead of a push door. And so I pulled it back the other way, and ran out of that cell, and ran up the stairs, and there was a guard up there, and just, hey, you! I don't think you're supposed to be up here. I was just, but I am supposed to be up here. The guy down there told me so. He's taking a nap now, but he trusts me enough to come up here. Hank trust you? Yeah, Hank trusts me. Hank trusts me a lot. You really trust me. Well, if Hank trusts you, you're a friend of mine. So come on through. Ah, thank you so much. And I began to walk past him, but just threw him aside and knocked him unconscious. I just, aha! Again, they have a good joke. I tried the last one, that was a bad joke. Now I couldn't even think of a good joke in the first place. I was gonna say, like, I was gonna try to do, like, a nice to meet you, or thanks for letting me pass kind of joke. But I couldn't think of anything relating to, like, you hitting a brick wall. So, I probably should get going. This is bad, just to stand around here. So I continued on my journey. I ran up the stairs, around the house, and suddenly I came face to face with the small puffball man. And he looked up at me, and he said,
So you escaped from your cell?
yes, I did.
What do you plan to do now?
Interrogate you, try and figure out a way out of here, or get this entire place to collapse in on itself, because this is a void. This is a void full of stolen objects. You don't need to steal anymore. Do you understand that? You don't need to steal.
Well, listen, Mr. Warburton Pay. The only way out of here is through me. I control this place with my life. I will have to die before this entire place collapses in on itself. Oh, that's, oh, that really hurts.
You doing okay?
Oh yeah, I might just have like a temporary heart attack here.
A temporary heart attack?
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just gonna die for a second.
Completely fell over. Oh my god. Wait, if he has a temporary heart attack, doesn't that mean that the void is now collapsing in on itself? And as I turned around, I heard a loud rumbling sound. Everything started shaking very violently. I didn't know what to do. I was freaking out. I didn't know how to do this. I didn't even know how to get out of here. As everything started shaking violently. I ran. I scooped up all my stuff, at least some of my keys. I couldn't grab all of it. So as the shaking got more intense, even more, everything was so violent and shaky, I suddenly felt myself thrown out up between my couch cushions. Ah! Ah! Ow! Oh, that hurt. Ah! Oh, that's not good. That was not good landing. I heard a deep rumbling behind me, and as several keys flew out and kind of hit me in several spots. Ah! Oh, God! Oh! Ow! Ah! Ow! Ah! Oh, that hurt. Okay, those are my last keys. And I also saw my socks come flying out from the dryer. Along with the mafia boss lord guy. I never quite learned his name. He was like a mafia boss. He was out, but he still seemed a little dead, but he was recovering slightly. And also from out of the couch cushions, I saw it. My bag of chips. But I couldn't worry about that now. I grabbed the mafia boss, and I carried him down to town, and I handed him to the sheriff, and I said, here you go. This guy and a bunch of his goons created a temporary little void-like space, a pocket dimension in all the socks, and where all socks go, and all the keys go, and everything else goes there. So they all should be back now, and this guy can be put under arrest. And the sheriff kind of just looked at me and just, "War veteran pig, I'm gonna arrest this man. I'm gonna be honest, whatever it is, whatever kind of mushrooms you're taking, get off of them. Okay? This is a little delusion. Do you need help?" "I do not need help. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. I guess you'd never run on a wild adventure with me. You're always here. I always deliver the criminals to you. But actually, this is the first criminal I ever delivered to you. I actually don't even know how you know my name." "I'm a sheriff. It's my job a little bit to actually know the people of the town." "It's a good point. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry, I know it sounds crazy. Maybe I'll take you on an adventure sometime." "You feeling okay, buddy?" "Perfectly fine. I'm just so happy to have my socks and keys and bag of chips back. Goodbye, Mr. Sheriff. Nice talking to you." "Bye." So I went back home, and I sat down on the couch. I took out the bag of chips. It was open, I will say, but I grabbed it. I didn't quite care. I was ready. I popped one in my mouth and just... Oh, that is real. It's really stale. "Boss man told you so." Yeah, I know he did. What are you doing here?" I decided, yeah, I'm on the run from the police right now." "Okay. I would stop you, but I'm a little too occupied with these chips." "Okay, that's fair. Alright, see ya. Goodbye." And the little man left. And eventually did get caught, and I threw away the chips. And I got new ones later. And even though all of them were caught and detained, and everyone got their socks back, it still remains a mystery to the general public today where all those socks went, where all the keys went, and how I managed to actually lose a bag of chips in between the couch cushions. That was really quite a feat. I got interviewed by several people. War veteran pig, the man who lost his chips. I became famous for a total of 10 minutes. The end. That was a fun one. I really enjoyed that. I hope everyone at home also enjoyed that stream. I thought it was thoroughly entertaining. In general, I thought it was a general entertaining, all around enjoyable, all around lovely, all around enjoyable. Yes, all very true, all very true. And like I said, hopefully you all enjoyed it. It was fun to do this, even though it's been a hot minute since I've done it. And also, as always, if you ever, at any point, want to submit your own improv story prompts, there's a link right there in both the YouTube and Twitch chat. They'll show up right there. And you can just go ahead, click on that. You can just leave your, like, a name, whatever you want. And if you want, you can leave it blank if you want to be anonymous. And just your improv story prompt, and I will make it into an improv story for you. I'll do that next time. And if you don't click this link on the stream, you can also go to it on Twitter or in the description of both my channels. Yeah, I sure hope everyone enjoyed that. And thank you all for watching and hanging out with me today. We'll be back this Friday with some Elden Ring Night Rain, the DLC, which I'm excited for. But until then, I'm heading back out to space. If you're in space, I'll see you there. If not, then I won't. And in the meantime, try and keep an eye on your socks. I think it's a very good idea in general. Just keep an eye on them. Make sure you don't lose them at all. Bye!